Wammo Breakfast.
TV on the radio.
With Hamish Coleman-Ross.
From stuff.co.nz.
Hamish CR on Twitter as well. G'day there, Hamish.
Good morning, Wammo. How's things?
Very good. Joining us in Wellington City. Next week, it's the Emmys, goodness me.
Yes, it is. It's come back around again. It's a very exciting time in television. I guess mainly we're talking about American productions here, which is all good and fine. So yeah, some really interesting numbers flying up this time around with some very well-known series and a few new names in there this year.
Like who?
Well, okay, so Glee, which I originally was a big advocate for, but I'm sort of wondering whether or not it's very quickly jumped the shark, is up for 19 nominations.
I thought it jumped the shark when they first started singing. But anyway, go on.
No, man, I liked it. The first 13 episodes I thought were really solid, but then when they went on hiatus and came back, I'm kind of feeling that they kind of came back with a conscience that, yeah, we're from Glee. Yeah, it's only the biggest show on network television.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked it when they were the underdogs and a bunch of unknown actors that were kind of, giving it their best shot with something different. And now I feel like they're almost a bit cocky.
True. Who else is new?
And I feel that the great Kiwi clobbering machine needs to come out. But anyway, they've got 19 nominations.
Yeah.
And one of the most interesting categories I think that is around this year is this outstanding comedy series because of a real range that we've got in there. So you've got Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Larry David HBO show.
Yeah.
Modern Family, which is kind of a new age sitcom, I guess, but it's a pretty tried and true tradition they've got there. Then we've got some staples there like The Office and 30 Rock. But the one that, and Glee is in this category as well, but then the one that I'm a bit sort of like, I'm not sure if it should be there, is Nurse Jackie.
Right, now that's quite dark, isn't it? Sort of...
Well, it is. It's about a drug addict nurse.
Yeah.
Who's cheating on her perfect husband. I wouldn't have put it in comedy.
There's black comedy in there though, isn't there?
Yeah, I just don't know how it compares. I mean, I don't think it'll do very well, personally. I mean, I think it's a great show, but I don't think it'll do well in that category.
Would you put it in drama?
I would have put it in drama, yeah, I actually would have. I don't sort of understand why they haven't, but there we go. Another big one that looks like it'll do quite well is The Pacific, 24 nominations.
Ugh, that was terrible, really.
God, it was boring, wasn't it?
Yeah, boring.
It was just boring, and none of the characters were particularly likeable.
No. The other one...
I wouldn't say, God, I really loved that character, because I didn't. They were all quite sort of dull, I thought.
I didn't care if they died, lived, whatever, just get me through it.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like it just marauded from one action, one fight to another, whereas Band of Brothers had some real, sort of nuance to it. Now, it doesn't ever rate very highly in the States, which is a shame, but good old Mad Men is up for 17 nominations in the big one, of course, being in the drama series. And hey, what a great lineup in the drama series. We've got True Blood, Dexter, Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Lost, of course, and The Good Wife. And I love most of those shows. In fact, all of those shows I watch religiously, except The Good Wife, and yet I think that The Good Wife has probably got a very good chance of doing quite well.
My pick in there would be Breaking Bad. I'm a huge fan. Can't go past that.
Absolutely, but Breaking Bad has done quite well in the last two years.
Okay.
At the Emmys.
So is Mad Men. Mad Men always does very well.
So has Mad Men, and there's a bit of talk that Dexter might again come in, especially in the acting categories. But I think we're going to see The Good Wife do quite well. It's been a real ratings hit. It's been loved by the audience. It's been loved by the critics. That very rarely happens in this drama section. We're just talking about here. Breaking Bad and Mad Men don't ever get great audiences in the States, and yet they're fantastic shows.
Yeah, it's because it's on. I don't know what or how far AMC reaches, but they're both AMC shows, and I don't know whether is that cable or free to air or what is it?
Yeah, no, it's cable. It's cable, you see. So Good Wife is CBS, so it's a far wider reaching broadcast.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that The Good Wife is probably going to do quite well in that one. So that would be my pick. Moving on, let's do Best Actor in a Drama Series. Oh no, Best Actress. We'll start with the ladies. So Best Actress in a Drama Series, we've got the fantastic January Jones as Betty Draper in Mad Men. I'd just, give her every award under the sun, I say. But I still kind of think that probably we're going to look at Juliana Mengeles from Good Wife would be my pick in that one again.
Glenn Close, has she ever won it for damages in the previous season?
I don't know if she has. No, I don't think she has yet. You know, Glenn Close has had nothing but a class act. Again, I think that Damages is quite possibly the best actor-character drama on, you know, like it's a very heavily acted series, and I think it's fantastic, but, you know, I don't think we're ever going to see it kind of get its dues, because, nobody watches it.
Yeah, definitely underrated.
It's like anything that's got any kind of quality in the States just doesn't get watched.
Yeah. What about actor in a drama?
Actor in a drama. Who have we got on that one? I'm just having a look here. Lead actor in a drama series. We've got, of course, what's his name?
Mr. John Hamm.
John Hamm as Don Draper. But I mean, it's kind of the same old characters here. You know, Hugh Laurie in House, Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad. Matthew Fox as Jack Shepherd in Lost. I don't think so. Michael C. Hall as Dexter, Dexter Morgan from Dexter. He could potentially get it, but you know, I'd quite like to see John Hamm or Bryan Cranston take it. I think those guys are just really fantastic. You know, they've got very layered performances.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Bryan.
Hugh Laurie is just playing, you know, the same character week in, week out. It's a very stylised character.
Well, this time next week we will know who the winners are, because it happens about Wednesday New Zealand time. Thanks so much, Hamish.
No worries, mate. Thank you.
Find him on Twitter as well, twitter.com/Hamish.